What's going on, people? Today we are back with the Wes Craven review series. This time we are taking a look at the unbelievably kooky 1991 underrated gem, The People Under the Stairs. Unlike when we covered Cursed, this is one of those productions where Wes Craven was able to make what he set out to make with no interference from the studio, forcing him to alter any creative visions. And wow, what batshit wild visions did he used to have? This tells the story of a young boy named Fool living in the ghetto who teams up with his older sister's boyfriend and his friend to break into their greedy and oddball landlord's home, only to become trapped when they realize that the landlords are actually psychos who keep mutilated cannibals in their basement. I've loved this movie ever since I first saw it when I was a teenager, and I still continue to love it to this day. Now, before we begin, if you do like this video and want to see more like it, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it. It does help out this channel and the video a lot. And also, go on to the comments and let me know what movie of Wes Craven's you would like to see covered next for this review series. And with that out of the way, let's just get right into it with The Upside. And right off the bat, I just love how balls out wild this movie is. It's such a fucked up concept of what if you broke into a house to rob them and found abused children and now you're trapped in there. Apparently, Wes Craven came up with this idea after reading a news article about a real-life child abuse situation where children were being locked in a basement. But just the way that his imagination works in twisting and spinning these real-life stories into these wild, imaginative, out there, outlandish kind of movies, it's just insane. And he's made an entire career out of doing this. And he did it here again to great effect. This is just such a superb and stylish horror with a lot of other things going on too. It's got some social commentary on class and race, gentrification. It's even got some comments about Reaganism, which was really rampant at the time. His writing style is just always on point when he covers these kinds of things. At least for me it is. And going along with that would be his directing. I've always thought he was such a gifted director who is so good at finding these concepts that just really swung for the fences. They could have very easily followed a generic cookie cutter type route of like breaking into a home and then something crazy's going on. But he puts so much insanity and thought into his projects, and it really makes them stand out. It's just so well directed, well written, it's smart, and it's creepy. It's also just got this cool blend of creepy villains and dark humor. I like a lot of the character dynamics. I think making the main protagonist Fool a little boy instead of an adult was smart. You care about him more immediately in the situation he's in right off the bat, and he's a lot of fun to follow around. The villains of these landlords, Mommy and Daddy, are really odd and off-putting, but I feel like it works so well with the tone and the vibe of this movie. I think they both give really great performances, and weirdly enough, they also play a married couple in Twin Peaks, which is a great show. You've also got a really young Ving Rhames in here, and I think he does really well with the screen time he has. I like him a lot. But my favorite would be the character of Roach. He's one of the mutilated children being locked in the basement who actually found a way to escape. And he burrows his way through the walls and these passageways. He is a lot of fun, especially for being a mute. And this is a movie that just goes in a lot of different directions as well. It's a horror, it's a comedy, it's a social commentary, and it's kind of like a fairy tale where you have this unassuming person who has to be heroic. You've got hidden treasures, you've got wicked parents, you've got secret passageways, you even got a damsel in distress here. And I like how well all of that is kind of balanced together. The movie is kind of a mishmash of a lot of different things, but I think it is done very efficiently. And I also really like the house that the majority of this movie is set in. I like the secret passageways, the little hidden entrances, all of that stuff going on. It kind of reminds me of a Scooby-Doo house. I love Scooby-Doo, if you could not guess. I have said it a few times now. And I like how the setting is in like the suburban home that's kind of near the ghetto where the main characters live. But inside the house almost feels like a whole other world. It is just so off. That's it for the good. Now on to the bad. I only have a few things here. The main one is this movie definitely is a lot more weird and unsettling than it is like scary or terrifying. I do enjoy the oddness of it. I like a lot of the blend of horror and comedy throughout it, but there are times that the movie is a bit let down with a bit too much slapstick comedy moments going on. The ending with the chimney particularly stands out a lot. And speaking of the ending, the part where the people who have been victimized both financially and economically by the psychos when they come to confront and take a stand against them because they've had enough, it's just a little too much. I get it was organized by the older sister and Bill Cobb, but it's a good idea in concept. I just don't feel like it was executed in the best possible way. It comes off kind of cheesy than it should effectively. And like I said, I didn't have a lot for the bad, because that is it. For the bottom line, I fucking love this movie. It is easily one of Wes Craven's best and most unique movies. It's a certifiable cult classic from one of the best directors the horror genre has ever had. I would call this a fantastic flick. And that's it for this time. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on the movie. Have you seen it? Do you like its oddness? Is it too off-putting for you? Either way, I kind of understand. And you made it this far. Please like, share, subscribe. All that stuff. You know you want to. Please. I'll see you guys next time when I give you my top 10 favorite sitcoms of all time. And until then, take it easy.